Admittedly, I'm not super familiar with the CFL, so I thought I'd go through all the logos and just see what I think. First up, we got the Hamilton Tiger Cats, and I like this. Like, I'm not entirely sure what a tiger cat is supposed to be, because this looks like 100% tiger and 0% cat, but it does look ferocious, it does look like it'll mess you up, and that's what football is really all about at the end of the day. So I'll give this like an 8.5 out of 10. Now, the Montreal Alouettes, this feels a little bit more introverted, a little bit more pulled back. Like, if a tiger cat is out here, like, thrashing about, the Alouette is more sipping on some green tea. Maybe a nice book. Maybe some soft music in the background. And, I can relate to that. So, 7.75 out of 10. Now on to the Ottawa Redblacks, and I like this one a lot. Like, I don't know what a Redblack is supposed to be, but this logo is black. It's red, it's got some razor sharp edges, it's got a little bit of Beyblade energy, like, I mess with this one, so 9 out of 10. Now, the Toronto Argonauts are fine, like, I get what we're doing here, but I'm not entirely happy about this one. Like, if I'm not mistaken, this name is a reference to the Greek mythology Argonauts, and if that's the case, I would have went more with a person rather than a boat, like, go more of a Raiders direction with it, but, again, I understand it, right? So I'll give it a 5.5 out of 10. The way I see it, the BC Lions' biggest problem is that the Hamilton Tiger Cats already exist, right? Like, this is not a bad design. Like, this is a fine lioness. But the Tiger Cat just looks so much better. It's more ferocious. It has more detail. Like, this really doesn't compare, honestly. So I'll give this a 6 out of 10. The Calgary Stampeders is another one with less detail, and I'm beginning to think that Western Canada just prefers minimalism. Like, I don't think this looks bad. It just looks like a car brand logo rather than a football team. So I'll give it like a 7 out of 10. Edmonton Elks is okay, but that's not where antlers go, right? Like, the antler is attached to the head. The antler is a strong, powerful thing. And we've detached it and, in my view, weakened it. So I'll give this like a 6 out of 10. I'm gonna assume that the Saskatchewan Roughriders have some type of meaning that I'm just not getting, because I don't think this is good, but this also feels very intentional to me, so I'm gonna give it a 6 for now. And the worst logo, Winnipeg Blue Bombers, right? Because this gives me Washington football team energy, only I'm assuming that y'all picked your name on purpose. So it's no excuse to just have this boring-ass W as your primary logo.